Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Fishing the South Okanagan. Today I'm going to tell you what I use for the Ned rig. Now, the Ned rig is a fabulous little bait, and I use it when I'm bed fishing for bass, and it absolutely knocks them out to the point where you're bringing them to the boat and you're thinking, wow, what a great lure. Now, the Ned rig officiated back in Japan for finicky fish, and it's now slowly getting back into the rest of the bass fishing here in North America. Now, I'm sure you've seen countless videos of the Ned rig online, which is fine. That's totally fine. And I'm going to show you how I rig up my Ned rig. Now, I have here a Fenwick rod of a medium light, and this happens to be 6'9" medium light fast action rod. Beautiful rod. I love the Fenwick rods. This is HMG with cork rod handles with a little bit of foam. Absolutely well balanced. I love the way that they feel in my hands, and I have paired it up with a Pfleuger Pres spinning reel with, I believe that is either 10 or 8 pound braid. Now, with braid, it has no stretch, a lot more sensitivity, and I find that with that as well, I've also have a fluorocarbon, I think either 6 or 8 pound test, and on the other end is my version of the Ned rig. Now, what I've gone and done is went to Wholesale Sports in Canada, in BC, and found these are the owner unpainted jig heads. I think they come in a pack of 8 or 10, and brought them home, and that there is paint that I found at the local hardware store. Dipped them in there, stuck them on some styrofoam for them to dry, and after they were dry, dipped them back in for a second coat, and dug out the hole where the line is and stuck it with a zoom, or part of a zoom trick worm. This pattern is Summer Craw, and I cannot find them anymore for the life of me. It is kind of like a green pumpkin meets watermelon chartreuse blend with black flake, and it's a great color. And what I do is, when I'm bed fishing, cast it a little too far from the bed so you don't spook the fish, and slowly bring it in, and once you feel that gravel or structure where the bass is, you let it sit and just slowly just jig it, or just let it sit, and the current of the water pretty much moves the nose or the tail of this, and bass just hate biting in these things, but I loved it. Tell you a quick tip with this. As I mentioned in one of my videos, I was fishing this little lure in a smallmouth bed, and I hooked into it, and I didn't even know I even hit it until my rod pretty much bent over with the weight of the smallmouth, and the fight was on. Sadly, the fish spit the hook, and then the guy that I was fishing with threw in his tube and caught the same fish, and it was a heartbreaker. Let me tell you, because that little heartbreaker was 5 pounds 15 ounces, would have smashed my personal best of 512. But yeah, great little bait. Do go out and try it yourself. Oh, one quick little tip is I've hooked it up where the egg sac sits, and you pretty much take your jig head itself, line it up where you want to cut with the scissors of the worm that you want to use, and the other part I guess maybe you can use it for wacky rigging, or using it maybe on your jigs so your bait doesn't slip all the way through. So other than that, again, thank you for watching, and keep yourself posted. I'll be doing more of what I use and how do I use it and certain tips like that. Thank you for watching. See you out in the water. Subscribe, like, and comment on the bottom, and I'll see you out in the water. Thanks for watching.